American Hustler by Tone Trump. I'm super proud of this project. This is something me and my brother, you can see him in the back, we put together ourselves. You know, we put a lot of work into it. You know, these are the sessions from 2017, 16 and 17. There's a couple of radio interviews, Boom, 103, Hip Hop Since 1987. When I talk about doing it all independent, I really mean it. And when I talk about doing more than just producing on a higher level, which might be producing the sessions, producing the content, and all these different things, you know, I take pride in what I do, and I take pride in the music, and I love everything that we created, man. This is Planet Rock Studios, owned by the legendary M. Ladden. That's him right there. He also made this beat. Towards the end, there's going to be an interview, the full interview from Hip Hop Since 1987. You can see we did No Heart, No Money there. We just did some legendary things, man. Legendary things. Creating legendary music, doing it from the muscle, always.
Killer still there. I tell them youngins, put that syrup on the clothes there. Pick some money up, you need to clear your mind. These niggas ragging, youngin', you need to social crime. Make your mother proud, that's where the line at. Ain't no money or no love, where the crime at. Make your mother proud, push that stress. Dear black woman, y'all are true queens. Y'all are mothers, y'all are sisters, y'all are everything. Let them Muslims, stay strong, sisters. The most you guys, we got you, right home, sisters. Ain't no judging here, but we like them back there. The vibes and the jabs, that's how we know here. This is all I know, right? As a man, you're supposed to pray for life and stuff. Love her, I love her, hear me, pray for Syria, free Gaza. Fuck the president and all these quiet hours. Too many people starving, too many people dying. This for the babies in Congo, I can't even crying. This for the babies in Philly, I can't even crying. This for the kids in the shop, I love to see them dying. CNN, the Fox, I love to see them lying. I love to see them lying. Nothing else, ain't nothing cool, no shit. That's how we came. I was holding down the life. My show, I was a winner, baby. It was me and Omi. 49th and hoops, raised around the cornies. I couldn't call my pops. We don't call the cops. We don't make excuses. We mix a lot. 5 times a day. Keep the chins away. Black Scully, Black Dickie, that's the winner lane. So we waiting when it's hot. It's 44, she ran my roof. She the fair on the nose. Some of that bottom of many home, the killer still down. I tell them youngins, put that syrup on the clothes down. Pick some money up, you need to clear your mind. These niggas ragging, youngin', you need to switch your grind. Make your mother proud, that's where the line at. Ain't no money or no love where that crime at.
Another day, another dollar. Let's Win Wednesday, Tone Trump. Latin. He picked a good one this week. That shit crazy right there. April. We out here. Another one. Overtime grind. O.T.G.
And he about to grab some oils. He returning the love that I gave him. That's real dudes.
Keep going.
Real dudes do real things. I love it. You get love in the street.
One more time.
You get love in the street when you real. I seen him on live. He said he was riding down the block somewhere. I said, come down here, yeah. He was here in less than 10 minutes, and I got his
I'm in Planet Rock Studio. I'm on Instagram Live just talking my shit. The brother say, man, come down Max is cheap.
Nah.
I said, shit, I'm calling you a bluff, man.
Nah.
I'll tell you what I want.
He told me to a screenshot.
Look, last stick of the night, man. That's what
He got his joint.
the believers
Last stick.
He making sure I'm eating good.
Nah.
I'm gonna make sure I grab some oil so I return the favor.
Mashallah. Let it flow people.
The Muslim way. The Muslim down.
This is how everybody should do it.
Believe that. Mags too. And it's the last one of the night.
Nah. This is how we do it, huh? Whatever, I don't care, shit.
Pull up, man. Be back in a minute.
That one ain't coconut, that one is right
Getting the last one of the night.
Hope. And while people lose hope, that's when the little young juvenile jails and they feel so unloved.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you hear about kids warring, one block away from another block, you know what I mean? When you hear about kids you live 0.2 miles away from this neighborhood and y'all warring, now is the time for us to come together. We not talking no phony Al Sharpton stuff. I'm talking about us being in the ground level on the streets. And I need y'all to help support. Just y'all being there with y'all banners means a lot to these kids in the trap. So we got to do that, man. And I want to spearhead that. You know what I mean? I am the greatest hustler alive. And I humbly say this, man. I'm not going to be the guy who makes it and just never comes back. I'm going to be the guy. I've been made it.
Right.
I ain't lived in my hood in almost 11 years, and I'm still here. I'm in the mix. They'll see me at Reek Seafood Store. They'll see me at Chan's Halal Chinese Store. They'll see me on Erie Avenue. Me and Gil was talking 1 o'clock in the morning last night in the heart of Nicetown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With everything on, both of us. So let's know that this Philly thing is coming together. We looking great out here. Stop hating. Shout to Uzi, PNB, all the youngins winning. Shout to me, keep killing them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't listen to no Drake in my car. You know what I mean? And it ain't no beef. It's just I'm so Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We eat halal food. We listen to Meek Mills. We talk heavy. We got big beards. You know what I mean? I wear oils and I mix it with the bond number 9. I'm the waviest.
Yes,
we can go on for days
no
about
doubt.
that.
Appreciate you talking for stopping by the afternoon wave,
Come on,
G.
man. I had to, man. This is legendary right here, man. TT, turn your radio up. Everybody on their way home from work. The king is here, man. Let's win.
Yo.
As you know, I've been working with CeeLo Green now for over a year, you know what I mean, knocking out records. We got an EP on the way. We got a whole nother album. He's also executive producing my solo album with me and Nitty
Now,
and O.T.G.
before you go into that, now, he reached out to you, like, yo, Tone, I see you out there moving. How did that connection go?
We met years ago in the Viacom building. Like I've been moving around on my own for so long.
Yeah.
And around 2000, I want to say 11, I was having a meeting with MTV Jams about playing one of my videos. Let me tell you about this. When I was walking in, Charlie Mack was walking out trying to get Meek Mill's Rose Red video playing, which never got cleared because they couldn't clear the champagne bottles.
Okay.
And during my meeting, one of the things the guy from, his name was Tuma from MTV said, he said, why don't you have somebody like a Charlie Mack or a Martin Sherman? I just said that wasn't my way. So I was in MTV by myself 6 years ago, and my video got aired.
Nice.
It was a video called Wifey. Shout out to my man E. Bell. And that was my start of my relationship. But while I'm walking in, CeeLo and Big Git was in the lobby, and I looked over. My man, he was like, yo, they go CeeLo Green. This one crazy is the biggest record in the world. So me being from Philly, I'm not gonna walk up. But when I looked over, I read CeeLo lips, and he pointed and was like, they go Tone Trump.
Right.
It was 2012, and one of the biggest artists in the world knowing who I am.
Yeah.
So that was my leeway. I went over, we chopped it. And just to go from 2012, we didn't do our first record to 2016.
Okay.
That's what real relationships are priceless. This is really my brother.
Yeah.
Like I stay at the estate when I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother stays at the estate. My family. You know what I'm saying? We family. Like you know what I mean? So it's not just music.
Right.
So for us to work for a year and then fast forward to 2016, I sent him a message on Twitter just saluting him. He was on Ross's album, a song for Ross's mom, and the song just touched me. I'm a proud mama's boy. Shout out to my Omi. She listening right now. And I saluted him for that, and then he just was like, yo, man, we need to get a record done. And I'm like, why not? And like, we literally got, after him saying that, we got a record done. He went and made the beat. He called me that night, was like, what you think of this beat? I had sent him some beats. He was like, nah, I got an idea. And we did our first record 5, and since then, we've done about 30 records.
Nice.
Touring, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the Funk Fest tour. I'll be in Alabama this Saturday with him, and, running around and getting to learn from, being on same stages, you know, CeeLo Green and Goody Mob.
Oh man, classics.
Babyface.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like stuff like that is just Erykah Badu. This is like legendary for me, my brand, and of course for the whole Top Notch. So we excited, and it's been a blessing. Like our relationship, and people gotta understand, he never came in with all the leverage he had, being a 5-time Grammy winner. He never tried to sun me, a young boy me from the gate. It was all about us being partners. You know, I mean, we do the first video, Power. He paid for everything. We do the second video, Dark Liquor. I paid for everything. I'm a boss in every sense of the word, and he respected and appreciated that. So that's why the partnership is what it is. My company, Top Notch Inc., his company, Mothership Entertainment Group, and of course Sony Global. And you know, the same home as Chris Brown, and you know what I mean, everybody you could think of. You know what I'm saying? The biggest names in music. So we over there shaking and moving. And I got a lot of big announcements on the way, and I'm glad I'm here to be able to let my people know, because they've been begging for me to be on Philly radio, and we made it happen. This is the new wave, baby.
The new wave. Now, how's your relationship with Jeezy? Because remember, you used to have a little situation over there.
Right.
What's up with that?
I'm the first. I feel like I'm the first artist to ever separate from CTE and not say nothing disrespectful or diss Jeezy or do anything to angle like that, and I'ma stick to that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know I'm not looking for that.
I know they ain't even your role. That's why I love talking to you. But what I will say to people is, from my independent hustle alone, when Jeezy called me in 2012 to get on my record, because that's how it went down, they hit me for him to get on my record, Afghan. I was already living in a downtown loft in Philly. I was already living good. But after my relationship with Jeezy, I started to live even better. You know what I mean? I made over.
My goal is for me, you know, I actually wrote a film called Dobbins, O.T.G. Simmons, that's got a dope twist flip. I'm basically playing like I'm basically reenacting Lean On Me. And I'm gonna be like Mr. Clark, but I'm gonna be Mr. Muhammad. I'm gonna come back, and it'll get a chance for me to show my range, because I'm the best new young black handsome, talented, super gifted actor right now. So I need all these roles, and that movie money different, and it's forever. Like, you know, the treatment on set, you know, the 7-star treat. You know, I thought 5-star was the highest, but they got something called 7-star in Hollywood. So you know, I got a little taste of it now. I want more, inshallah.
Now, as far as your acting, do you take acting classes, or how do you go about getting your skills better in acting?
I say this as humbly as possible. I'm naturally gifted. Like, you know what I mean? I changed the whole script on my Creed role. Like, what people don't know, like what they had me saying. I want everything, all the little classic lines, and you acting light skinned, and me insinuating like me and the sister dealt with each other. That was all Tone Trump.
Nice.
Even up to them, they had a stunt man for me to take the punch in the fall, but I wanted to say I did my own stunt, so I did that. But working with somebody as talented as Michael B. Jordan, I did see that I had more to learn. Like, Mike gave me some game on set that was priceless, and Ice-T giving me game. So I'm in the process now of, you know, finally taking my acting classes, working with one of the best coaches in the world, going to Hollywood once a month. So it's something I'm definitely taking serious. And I've turned down roles recently because I want to get the right role. You know, I'm having Subba, which means patience, and I'm ready, man. So they definitely gonna be seeing me on that big screen a lot.
Super heavy. Let's play some more joints for the people. Bryson Tiller Don't on Boom 1039.
Breath of fresh air. So there's a lot of artists on the come up, you know what I'm saying, who I want to just see get their prop shine, and I don't want to forget nobody's name, but the whole Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying, like Young Primo from Frankfurt, keep grinding, you know what I'm saying, OBH, you know what I'm saying, ARL. We got some movements out here, because I travel the world, so if I'm in Canada and they asking me about OBH, then OBH should be on Philly radio all day.
Heavy.
You know what I mean, because I'm all over, global never local, you know what I mean. I'll be back in Canada soon too.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying. Let them know about that gift bag I gave you.
Oh man, we got
$2,800 in merchandise.
We looking real good, y'all. I'm gonna put it all on the gram. Yeah, just my cameraman don't know what to do right now.
We really lit the real new wave.
Word, man. Tone Trump. Anything else you want to tell the people, bro?
You know, obviously I want to make sure they definitely check out 247trump.com, my site. You know what I mean? Shout out to my whole team, man. You know what I mean? O.T.G, Nitty. You know what I mean? Kaz, Taya Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Big James. You know what I'm saying? Black Tag Media. Of course, you know what I love about being Philly already? Philly radio.
What's up?
My Omi, my mommy is listening. So shout out to my Omi. I know she turned up listening right now. Shout out to TT. Shout out to my kids. The whole West Philly, the whole Philly, man, and just support the wave. I am the greatest hustler alive. This town ain't seen nothing like me since Will Smith. So now is the time. I'm not tripping off people jumping on the bandwagon. It's room.
It's room.
Come on.
Yeah, it's room.
Let's win. You know what I'm saying?
Let's win.
You know what I'm saying? All my pages verified. Everything is my name, Tone Trump. I ain't hard to find. I'm 6'2", high yellow with a red star on my face and these $3,000 glasses on.
Waving.
Come talk to me, man. It's the new wave. It's Boom 3.9.
Heavy.
We got to get into that power.
We got to do
Listen,
that.
CeeLo Green, Tone Trump, Top Notch Inc., Mothership, Sony.
The whole wave, man. Tone Trump, DJ Caesar, rolling commercial free on Boom 1039.
It had nothing, in no way was an honor. And now, if anything, when I get a chance to answer questions like this, I get a chance to dishonor them. You know what I'm saying? And I was somebody that was fair, because when everybody was saying he racist, I'm like, show me how he racist. Y'all just, he hate Muslims. I'm like, they all hate Muslims. Like y'all not really, you know what I mean? Who love us? You know what I mean? They all was racist. That wasn't personal to me, you know. And I felt like a businessman at that level, it's hard to call them racist because businessmen at that, when you deal with that kind of money, they don't see color. When Donald Trump and people of his power fires 5,000 people and lays them off, he's not picturing this brother having to go home and tell his kids that he don't have a job. He's not saying fire 5,000 black people. It's a numbers game for all of them dudes, man.
They see color.
They see
color.
But I feel they see color. They see color. But the first two colors they see is gold and green.
Absolutely.
They see currency.
Absolutely.
Because it's like this in the business still. You got brothers that black power. But if they need guns, if the Aryans got them, they gonna go meet up with the Aryans to go get the guns.
Absolutely.
It's just like America. America, you know, as much as they push all this hate for Islam, you know how much business they do with the Middle East? Even so strategic. When he banned certain countries, all the countries he banned, none of them people even had proven terrorists. It's a reason why Saudi Arabia is not on that list. There's a reason why Dubai is not on that list. And it has nothing to do with, they're nice people. No, they hate them too. But this thing is money. And that's the important, that's what we gotta do. We gotta find lessons in this, like why he didn't ban them, because he needed. So we don't want to be banned, we don't want to be stopped, we don't want to be locked up, we gotta smarten up, this is all reminders, man. This is all reminders. Now all of a sudden everybody's so into who's the president. Where was all these people when George Bush was shitting on everybody? Both George Bush.
Connection. Or something, because a lot of people feel that's why you took the name.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
But the first thing
What is your thoughts?
But the first thing is, excuse me, what I try to do is I try to spin everything into a positive. That's the first thing. So it's like when people, the first person who really came to me about changing my name that people really saw was Nori from CNN. Who Nori is somebody who I have nothing but love and respect for. And somehow along the lines of him saying it to me, he actually tweeted something that he said, yo, I meant to DM that. But he tweeted it, and then he's somebody that got 1 million followers. So you know how that goes. So then people hit me up, you know what I mean? So that started a little something, and it made it look like me and Nori was like going back and forth. I never would disrespect Nori. I even think that for a second, Nori even thought I was kind of getting upset, but I never was upset. I understood. Like even when we was in the DM going back and forth for a while. Me and Nori had hour conversations on the phone before this. Like he's somebody who's literally hit my phone just to check on me. A legend who I used to have his CD covers on my wall. Now this is like a brother to me, so I would never front on him or never get disrespectful. But I don't mean I gotta agree with him either. So when he came at me about changing my name, for one, when he first said it and people was talking about it, I was just coming off being in Creed, the biggest movie of the year, playing myself.
So the name.
Where I own the name. I trademarked my name. I spent money, I spent time, blood, sweat, and tears. You know, like I said, being on the road, being shot at, you know, attempts on my life, you know what I mean, all type of stuff, like, you know what I mean? And I would just change my name that I built. You know what I mean? My children are proud to be Tone Trump. You know what I mean? Tone Trump, my dad. I'm somebody. I built that, and that is not all of me. You know what I'm saying? But I built that. So to change it because of this coward, who I like to say that's their president. I've never really affiliated myself with no president. I bought into the inspiration of Obama because it was inspiring, black man from Chicago, but I can't sit here and really co-sign him either. You know what I mean? I look at anybody, that's like a job that somebody with my beliefs can never really respect or love. Because whoever's in that position is going to have to hurt my people and oppress my people because of the laws that are already in place. So even if my brother, like if M became the president, he can't really help my people. It's like the most powerful, powerless position ever invented. Like, you know, we just had the president we just had was a brother. I really believe Obama cares about black people. He's from Chicago, which right now is arguably, you know, according to the media, because I talk to people from Chicago, and a lot of times they be like, bro, they blowing it up. And I've been in Chicago, I got money in Chicago, and I got love for Chicago. I mean, the shot right down, Jojo Capone is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Strike Money pulling up, and as soon as I got to Chicago, my tour bus, they came on my tour bus. Let me tell you how real Chicago is. The brothers came on my tour bus with guns and vests for everybody with me, and was not trying to be cool, wasn't for camera. It was like dead serious, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know y'all got security, like, you know what I mean? But so Chicago's a real place.
That's crazy.
And the president really couldn't even help us. So that's a reality check. So when we look at Donald Trump, you give people power when you give them attention. Like, we talk about him so much. That's the same thing like with my name. It's like when I change my name, they might stop talking about my name. Man, this is how I feed myself, how I feed my family. So people say, just change your name. Like, you change your name. You know what I mean? Like, I even told Nori, like, I love Nori, but I said, Nori, what you think people in Panama think about your name? Your name is Noriega. Manuel Noriega. Known for who we know, he killed way more people than Donald Trump did yet. Well, as of yet, so sure, I'm sure as the president, he'll now have blood all over his hands because he looked like he's trying to start a war with everybody. But, you know what I mean? I'm Muslim, man. We fair law. Like, we deal with a whole different guidelines. So, like, I don't get caught up in who's the president.
Honestly, I didn't make the affiliation. And
right,
then,
right. Some people do.
Somebody mentioned it.
One thing about hip hop too is like when we take these names, right? Like when I went to go, my first name when I was playing with this rap shit, pause. My first thing I was thinking about, I wanted to be Tone Capone, but obviously I can't be there because of Capone and Noriega, that North South scene. But the Trump thing was just like it went good because the first name was a T. You know what I mean? Tone, my government name was Tony, so Tone Blue, like you know, like Tone Trump, like I vibe with him as the business move. I didn't know nothing about him. Like it wasn't like he inspired me. I don't think nobody in hip hop is like.